What's up guys, hope you're enjoying the new year. Agent Carter here, and in today's video I'll be explaining to you why Halo Infinite's graphics don't matter and why you should not concern yourself with them. And the main reason for that is you don't buy a game for its graphics, you buy it for its gameplay. The graphics are kind of like the dessert. Gameplay is the main meal. You go out to eat for the meal, not the dessert, and that's why you go and buy a game. You go out for the gameplay, not the actual graphics. And I think in today's world a lot of people have kind of confused those two, especially game developers now. I think they spend more time making their game look pretty than actually fun. Some recent examples of games that have done that: Star Wars Battlefront 2 from EA, Anthem from EA, Ubisoft's Project Breakpoint from last year. All those games looked phenomenal, right? But at the end of the day, their gameplay sucked. Ultimately, the games failed because of that, and they were just boring. You know, it was more of the same. Very repetitive and grindy in Ubisoft's case for Project Breakpoint. Anthem was just boring, you know, I mean, they just tried to copy a bunch of things, didn't work out real well. Gameplay was very boring and kind of buggy at launch. And then Battlefront 2, it was just loot boxes. The gameplay was tied to loot boxes. Nobody found that fun, you know. I think if they sat down while they were developing that game and thought a little bit more about the gameplay, instead of just making everything look pretty and figured they'd sell it, they would have had a better game. On the flip side of this, you can look at some very successful games like Minecraft, Fortnite, and Roblox. All these games, I'd argue, don't have good graphics. Their graphics are mediocre at best, and they're still very popular to this day, years after launch, for one reason: their gameplay. All these games offer a unique experience, which I kind of talked about in my last video, that Halo Infinite needs to offer a truly unique experience if it wants to be this next big successful game. You know, similar to they want to replicate that Fortnite success, really is what it looks like they're going for now, which, I mean, I guess every company does who wouldn't want to, but they need to have that unique gameplay experience. Now, the problem with Halo Infinite today I'm talking about is their graphics, and I don't think you should be giving them the black lash they have, because they have okay graphics, and that's really all you should ask for. You know, who cares? I mean, do you really want this game to be in development for another 2 years to get those great graphics? No, you just want, you'll take what you get now, right? And that's the problem too, is most of these games, the reason they're in development for so long is because of the graphics. They just need to focus on the gameplay. I'd pick up Halo tomorrow, Halo Infinite to be specific, if it had good gameplay. Now, if it had great graphics and terrible gameplay, I would not pick it up. Another point to prove that people don't care about graphics is backwards compatibility. This is more popular than ever before, and backwards compatible games, you know, are older games, so none of these games look good. But the reason people still want to go back and play them is usually because of the gameplay, right? You go back and play because it's got cool gameplay. Nothing's around like this, and that's why people want to play it. And I think it's evident that even PlayStation fans, you know, Xbox fans seem to be on top of this more for a while. They really like that. But even PlayStation fans, they want to go back and play these older games that have this gameplay, because I think a common trend in today's gaming industry is, like I said, people are focusing more on graphics and gameplay, so all these new games feel dull and boring, so everyone's just going back and playing these older games, which at this point don't have good graphics. However, they got good gameplay, and people want to go back and play it. So yeah, I don't think Halo Infinite's graphics should concern you at all. You should be more concerned about the gameplay that 343 is going to put in there, and if it's going to be good or not. Like I said, I'm not very hopeful that 343 will do a good job with that, but I'd like to be wrong. I really hope I'm wrong on that. But that's it for today's video. I'm just updating you on why Halo Infinite's graphics, they're not a concern to me, and they shouldn't be to you, because at the end of the day, graphics don't matter. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If not, leave a dislike. This is a newer channel, so please leave any comments with criticism and stuff that you'd like to see changed. As always, if you really like the content, subscribe, hit the bell's notification, but enjoy the new year.